Welcome back to the channel, Life Path 11. So we're going to do the yearly reading 2025, and then after we've done the reading we will do the pick a card section. So if you have a question, stick around for that. Basically I will pick 3 or 4 cards and they will have a yes, a no or a maybe on them. Your first card is the Wheel of Fortune. Well, this is your overall energy. So we're going to, for the coming months, for 6 months. The Wheel of Fortune is an amazing card to be getting, because for a start, it's the card of the luck. You have everything that you need within you to create the life that you want. It's also reminding you that your destiny is in your hands as well, because the wheel can go one way or another, so it depends on it. The Wheel of Fortune, if we look at it like the wheel of alchemy, and there's a point in the Wheel of Alchemy where things start to get a bit tough. This is where on the tarot wheel we get to like the devil and the tower cards and them kind of cards. So it's like a defining moment of whether you shift and change or whether you remain in the current energy, or you have a vibration shift or a release of trauma, something along them lines. Okay, so it's even though yes it is a card of luck, it's also a card of support, but it's also again reminding you that everything lies within your hands. Life Path 11, it is up to you. And it's a powerful message as well. It's just reminding you that the power lies within. Okay, you can take things as fast or as slow or as medium as you choose. Everything is, as I say, your life is within your own hands, is what's coming through with that card. So we are going to put the major arcanas away, and I'm going to use 2 decks because I want to see whether we have any recurring energy coming through in the following months. So we'll use 1 deck for 1 month and then alternate them for the different months. So we're going to do January now, and I will put some of your cards up on the screen as well, and we're using the Egyptian cards. Oh right, okay, so you have the 8 of Swords is your first card, and I felt this one coming out with it as well. Is that the Sun? That is the Sun. My eyes are not the best. The Sun. All right, okay. Brilliant. Really good. So the order they've come out, we want 1 more for January. Letting go and accomplishing things in January. Choices as well. And the Tower. Okay. Interesting. So you've got two major arcana cards. So the Sun came out for you first, Life Path 11, and then it was the 8 of Swords came out, and then it was the Sun. In that order, you may be picking up where your fear is taking over, or your ego. The Sun sometimes can represent the ego as well. You know, it's Leo, and but it's coming through with the 8 of Swords, so it's the mind, old patterns, outdated patterns, not thinking from a place like now, where you're at now, right? It's time for changes. So seeing changes coming through here, and it is the mind, the mental body. Again, the Sun is connected to the solar plexus, and the solar plexus again is connected with a sense of self. So again, seeing where are you not in your authenticity, or what I'm getting through as well is as you are trying to make changes in January, you're seeing where old belief systems are holding you back. So you're seeing this outdated programming, if you like, and it's a time for you with these choices to be made with the Tower moment here. So I feel what you being advised is in January is, if you don't make them changes for yourself, you're going to have to do it eventually anyway. So you may as well grab the bull by the horns, and you may as well get moving with things. And again, we're coming back to this Wheel of Fortune card, remembering that the choices are yours. So if you're struggling, if you're trying to make changes and you are struggling, then, you know, it's up to you to go ahead and find support through that, find ways of pushing through. But I feel with you having the Sun card, the motivation that you've got is going to really carry you and help you to deal with any challenges that any change can make, because change is challenging for everybody, you know. It is because we are creatures of habit, you know, and we work off a program, same old, or seeing them outdated belief systems, or that them skewed or distorted view of self, seeing where they are, and changing the story, rewriting the story so that you can create the life that you want to create, and you can remove any limitations, anything that's limiting you, as well as, you know, that's one of the things when it comes to building your own life. But there's obviously the spirit, the heart, and connection with others. But when it comes to yourself and your personal journey, you know, seeing outdating patterns, and we can see in January you're going to be seeing them. Okay, they're going to be coming up to be cleared, life path 11. Okay, life path 11, we're going to move on now to, is it that card? Oh, okay. We're moving on to February now. Oh, yes, I can see what's going on here. So you've got the 9 of Swords, okay, coming out. And then what else do we have? Okay, the Star card, okay, brilliant. So we can see by the end of January, I do feel you're going to be shifting something deep rooted in January, and this is why you've got this energy. You know, you might find it challenging, not impossible, but maybe challenging. Again, we've got this Swords energy coming through, so it's the mind reprogramming. That's what I'm getting through a lot, reprogramming. It's time to make your way right round that wheel, you know, the alchemy wheel, and to make some deep rooted subconscious changes. So we can see that, and again, this is completely natural for anxieties and things like that to come up, and the fear-based programming to come up when you're making changes. Well, another thing is fear of failure as well. I'm getting that through. Watch out for fear of failure, because it is just a fear. It's just again, it's what happens when you're making changes in life. But life path 11, you have the Star. So moving into the end of February, we can see, so January, I feel up until the end of January, and the beginning of February, there's going to be a bit of a challenge in terms of changes that you're making. But again, we've got the Stars. This is a beautiful faith card. Faith coming through here, believing in yourself, believing in your capabilities, and definitely a balancing of the spiritual and the practical. Okay, so really bringing, when you're making changes, especially if it starts to get challenging, it's like bringing in spirit, or bringing in information, either through spirit, either through sitting meditating with yourself, or bringing it in through spirit and your guides and that kind of thing, or bringing it in through others wisdom, like books, or, you know, retreats, or that kind of thing, YouTube channels. And that's what it's about. It's about bringing the balance in it. So you're trusting enough, you know, you're putting your trust in the process of everything, in your life path and where your life path's taking you, and you put your trust in that, and you trust in your higher self and the higher energies that are coming through for you. But at the same time, you bring the practical human side in as well, you know. So learning things that you need to know, changing can be a difficult task. One of the things that makes it easier is to have knowledge about things. So let's say you're trying to start up something that you do every day and you procrastinate. So you could look into procrastination, learn about it, learn about the many different reasons for it, because there are so many different reasons for procrastination. And just so that as you're going along, you're finding the things, you're finding answers as you're going along in the practical world, as well as through your own inner guidance and your own inner spirit. Life Path 11, because you are like you're so intuitive. So you just know things. You're like, I don't know how I know it, but I just know it. So it's like very claircognitive. Okay, let's get your cards ready for March. We're on now, aren't we? So we're going to go back to I'm just popping. I've got a card holder here so I can see the cards. Right. Oh, there we go. Move back to the Egyptian cards now. Let's see. It's good to see if any running themes come through. Right. The moon. So you got the star, the moon, coming straight after the star. Seeing deeper truth, seeing past illusions, connecting with that deep intuition I was talking about. And then the two, to balance the emotions, Two of Cups. Balancing the emotional body with the Two of Cups. It's also relationships as well. Bringing in balancing in relationships. So we've got the moon, seeing the reality within your relationships to bring inner harmony, to bring harmony into your relationships. I'll give you a couple of examples. Like it could be that you have been butting heads with somebody and you just couldn't see where they was coming from, and then you go, oh, you see a deeper meaning, you see a different perspective, and that really helps you shift and your perspective and helps you to make more peace in that relationship. Or it could be that you see deeper truths within a person. Maybe you have been, not wanting to see the reality of who a person is, and more into your connections with others, more into your relationships here with the Two of Cups. So the focus is going to be on relationships. Ace of Cups. Yeah. So we've got the Ace of Cups following the Two of Cups. Starting a new beginning as well, a new emotional set point. I do feel that you are going to be having a perception shift, and it's either going to be kind of a positive one, or it could maybe be, like as I said, it could be you seeing where somebody else is coming from finally and going, oh right, yeah, now I can see why we've been butting heads, because I can now see your perspective, and I can now work through it with you and bring more peace and harmony into the relationship. It could be romantic, but could be friendship, family, and for some it might be that you are seeing the reality behind somebody, so that you can actually step up and say, hang on a minute, this is unfair, what you're doing, I'm not happy with what you're doing, and this is causing problems in our relationship, so this needs to be sorted out so we can get on. So it's going to be what I'm seeing, one or the other of them, but it's definitely seeing through illusions. And it is the Ace of Cups coming through in your next month, April. So gorgeous, beautiful energy. It could be for some of you a new relationship as well coming through, but I do feel it is an improvement, improving your relationships around you. I feel like for the first couple of months of the year, it was really the energy is really focusing on you and your inner world and your subconscious programming, really becoming consciously aware and of them deeper programs, them deeper thought patterns. Okay, that's the beginning of the year, but then it starts to shift more into your emotional body, where the energy is more concerned with you, your emotional connections with others. April, one more card, Knight of Swords. Okay, so moving forward, This fast moving energy, again, we've got the mind, we're back in the mind with the swords, we're back in the mental body here, but we're seeing ideas coming through. So the Knight of Swords is really nice energy in terms of the mental body. It can be moving forward with a project as well, ideas turning into action. As well as with the Knight as well, relationships, moving forward with relationships, again, just watch out for being too hasty. Impulsivity as well in April, so watch out. Do you know what I do feel with that, with the Ace of Cups and the beautiful energy that comes through with the Ace of Cups? It can put you on quite a high, so we're just watching you not making rash decisions as you're feeling that beautiful high energy, because it's easily done. So we're in May now, moving into the middle of spring. May, what's happening for Life Path 11? May time, we've got 2 cards coming through. I felt that one first. Let's have a look. That is the Knight of Wands. We've got we've got fast moving energy there. And then we have so you have the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. Taking control. Moving forward, taking control. This is your passions now coming through. May probably with the nicer weather as well in most places in the northern hemispheres. We have the nice weather coming around about May time as well, giving you that bit of extra energy. But we're definitely seeing a moving forward here. We're seeing ideas again coming back to the Knight of Swords. As I said, with the Knight of Swords, the ideas ready to be put into action. We can see now action taking place. So if things you've been working on, May is a really good time to start bringing them into the world, in manifesting dreams and such. The Emperor energy as well is Aries, taking control of the situation as well. Definitely. I feel you're going to be feeling like in that energy, you know, that I can achieve whatever I put my mind to energy, and nobody is going to stop me. Strength card. Strength card coming through. Can we have another card, please, from May? Oh, we've got more. Oh, wow. Life Path 11. I feel the Strength card and the Chariot card, it's interesting as well that you've got purple and white coming through on these cards. I'll put them up on the screen for you to take a good look at. And the Strength card, it looks like again, I feel like we're going back to that subconscious programming and kind of like winning battles in reprogramming and changing the way that you view yourself into a healthier way. So outdated thought patterns that are just not serving you. The purple is the third eye, so maybe spiritual gifts as well, because you've got the Chariot. High energy. I'm getting high energy. So I feel they might be in June. There may be quite a big shift for you spiritually. So in the claircognitive that I was talking about, this knowing, just downloads coming through, information coming through quite fast. And I feel the reason the Strength card has come through is because you're being reminded to tame the lion. Okay, because when these energies come through, they can create impulsivity. And I have picked that up before as well earlier on in the reading, Life Path 11, to watch out for impulsivity, rash choice making, decisions. The energy for you is going to be dipping or elevating into high energy a few times over the next 6 months. And when it does, you're being asked to ground, right? To ground and watch for your decisions that you're making. Wait, when you go through an energy shift and you're up in the high, wait until the energy settles back down to its natural state of being before making a decision. So basically take some time, put some space in between the high energy and the decision making. Right, to put some space in between there. That's what I'm getting, and that way you're more likely to make decisions that are going to be for your highest good, and not decisions where it's like, oh, you know, now my energy's come down a bit. I'm like, do I really want to do that, or should I really have committed to that? You know, yeah. So just watch for that. The only thing I'm picking up on, really, in terms of, like, if we say just things to watch for, is just watching as your energy's heightening. What I've just said, I won't repeat it. And that's it, really. I feel. Oh, and a bit of a challenge for you at the end of January, beginning of February. But that's quite natural anyway, because people, if you've started something new in January, that's about the time it starts to starts to become a routine, and that's when it starts to become challenging, because now you've got to shift. It's like lost its new edge or its excitement, and you're putting it in the, oh, this is my natural way of living category. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes it can feel a little bit, there's a bit of a drop, and so you have to be extra motivated or extra disciplined round about that time. So that's quite natural. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to Life Path 11, I'm going to put your cards out for the yes or no. Remember, keep the question nice and simple. It's only a yes, no, it could be a maybe answer. And I'll pop them up on the screen, and if you want to see which card you feel the most drawn to, Life Path 11, if you need more time, you may pause the video. I'm about to turn over card 1. Card 1 is the Chariots, and a yes is the answer. That's the second time you've got the Chariot, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Card 2 is also a yes with the 4 of coins. Okay. And card 3, let me just pop that in there. Oh, card 3 is another yes with the Temperance card coming through for you. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you've took anything from this reading, please like and subscribe or leave a comment. It's been a pleasure reading for you. Until the next time, please take care of yourself. Bye bye.